Hi. We are doing part two of Lord help us with this coronavirus stuff. So, on part one, we did a lot of stuff for ourselves at a personal level. We did some blessings for the earth and humanity. We did healing and release work to let go of shock and numbness and the fight, flight, freeze energies, and did some prosperity work, some inner and outer safety, peace and calm, faith and trust. So it ended up being like a mini workshop. And if you haven't yet participated in the part one, I suggest that you guys still do that. And even do it if more fear or other things come up for you, because it seems like, there's a lot of media happening everywhere and it's affecting people at in such a global way. And while you're on this call, I would love to see your faces. If you'd be willing, please show your video, interact with me. One of the great things about Zoom is its community. And right now, while some of us are in isolation zones and, not going out of the house much, it's great to have that community vibe. And this is one way to do that. So on today's call, here's some things that came up that feel like they would be good topics. We'll obviously do some prayers and healing. I also want to do thank you for more of you showing yourselves. We'll also do meditation on twin hearts for blessing the earth and humanity. We'll do the great invocation. I've had requests to do healing and release work on grief and loss, like loss of all the things that you're not doing now, like loss of work, loss of childcare and schooling for your kids and kids' activities, loss of vacations, loss of money. So we're going to do some release work on grief and loss, also on hopelessness and helplessness. We're going to do a little more work on boundaries. We're also going to talk about the gifts and try to come into a place of gratitude about, the silver linings for what are there. And I was feeling like I want to do a whole part three, just like focused on prosperity. Like we did a little bit yesterday, we'll do a little bit today, but I feel like we need like a full segment just on clearing out scarcity and prosperity stuff. So on the fly, I just thought about this and I'm willing to do it tomorrow at 6 o'clock Pacific time, which would be 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Okay, so if you've already RSVP'd to this call, you can just come back tomorrow, same at 6 o'clock Pacific, and we'll do like much more focus on prosperity. But today we've got a lot just to cover in this little bit of time, and I don't know how long it'll take. I'm going to go till it feels like we're complete on these topics, maybe somewhere between an hour to an hour and a half possibly, and or less if you're, if everyone's already cleared faster. And I'd like you to just really open up and be receptive. Some of the things that I see are at a subconscious level, so you might not even be aware that it's happening or notice the tension, the constriction, the fear and panic. And some of you might be very aware, like hypersensitively aware. So wherever you're at, just let yourself be with it, okay? And if you have any questions, requests, comments, please put them in the chat. If it's appropriate for me to work on it today, I will, or I might do it in a future one. I don't know if I'm just gonna do, these 3 topic series or if I'll be doing more. I'm just kind of going with it as things are coming up because this is much bigger than what it was 2 weeks ago. So I feel calling to continue to help. And the more people that we can bring to these calls to shed light and love and consciousness and healing, the better and the faster that we'll all get through this together. Okay? All right. Christine, with eyes open, it should be okay. That's what I was told when I'm reading your comment, when that had come up in the past. Okay? All right. Oh, Terry. So 2 a.m. Finland time. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Let's go ahead and get started with some prayers and get to work because, we're conscious souls and leaders in our family, our communities, and we want to do and be the best we can during this time of challenge and crisis. So let's get her done, okay? Let's invoke. Beloved Lord, Divine Mother, Divine Father, all the great, great ones, spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, angels, saints, helpers, and guides, we thank you. Thank you for the global and individual healing on all levels. Healing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, physically, and financially. Thank you for the inner peace and calm, the ability to detach and unhook, unplug from the negativity in the world today and the mass group consciousness of fear and chaos. Help us to all strengthen our boundaries, have much cleaner, healthier space and boundaries so that we can be neutral and at peace and calm no matter how much chaos and craziness is happening in the world around us. Help us to keep our own center and inner peace and calm to the best of our ability. Thank you for continuing prosperity for us, for our local, our state, our national, and global economies. May an energy of generosity just flood through us and to everyone. Thank you, God, for neutralizing negative karma, individual and global negative karma. Help us to be the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be now and ongoingly. Thank you. Amen. Okay, so we're gonna continue with prayers and blessings for the world. Okay, so imagine that the globe, the world is in front of you like a small ball. And you're going to raise your hands and you're going to bless humanity. You're going to bless this earth. I'm doing a version of the Twin Hearts meditation by Master Cho Koksui. He's one of my spiritual teachers, and I think this is perfect for what's happening in the world today, to do this global blessing and healing. Okay, so first, be aware of your heart chakra. Okay, so connect with your heart. Smile at your heart. Think of a happy moment. Could be anything from the past. Let your heart get nice and activated. Okay, now be aware of your crown chakra on top of your head. Again, thinking of a happy moment, smiling at your crown chakra, letting your crown get bigger and brighter so more energy and blessings can pour through you. I'm physically touching my heart and my crown just to like bring extra awareness and attention there. You can mentally do it or you can physically do it. Now put the earth in front of you like a small ball with your palms facing it and your eyes closed. Take a deep breath and just let yourself be a vessel, okay, for these blessings. Be aware of your heart chakra and your hands. From the heart of God, let the entire earth be blessed with loving kindness. And as I say these words, let them flow through you with as much sincerity as possible, the most authentic, generous spirit that you can give with loving kindness. You're blessing every person, every being, this whole planet. Bless them with great joy. Actually, like, let yourself feel joy. Be an instrument for joy and be aware of your heart and bless them with joy. Good. Shower blessings of happiness. Divine peace. Still be aware of your heart. And bless out your hands. Bless this world with understanding, harmony, wisdom, strength, inner strength, protection, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. Good. Now be aware of your crown chakra, okay, on top of your head. From the center of the heart of God, let the entire earth, every person, every being, be blessed with divine love and kindness. With great joy, happiness, divine peace, understanding, harmony, and wisdom, with strength, with guidance, protection, with loving tenderness, with sweetness, with healing, healing on all levels, with inner beauty, divine bliss, and divine oneness with all. Good. Now be aware of your heart and your crown chakra simultaneously, and we're going to continue blessing. Bless every person, every being, every man, woman, and child, every animal, all of nature. Bless Mother Earth. Bless her with clean air, clean earth, clean water, spiritual loving people who take care of her, who clean up this planet, who are spiritual and conscious and generous and love thy neighbor. This is global. It is a great reminder that we are one. We are one. Our spiritual brothers and sisters across the globe are affected in one way or another. We are one. Bless humanity. Bless your kin across the globe. No matter what nationality, race, creed, status, just love on them. Shower them with so much love and peace and joy. God's blessings be to our planet. May all negativity in the world be disintegrated. So now, okay, this part isn't the twin hearts anymore, but I want you to be focused on your Ajna chakra for a moment. I want you to activate your will center. Activate, activate, activate. Okay, we want more willpower, more yang. So put your arms up again. Imagine the earth in front of you, okay? And I want you to willfully let yourself be an instrument of divine will, dissolving and disintegrating with conscious will all negativity in the world, all virus energy, all pandemic energy. Disintegrate, 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 disintegrate. All coronavirus energies, physically, energetically, dissolve and disintegrate. The global economy crisis, dissolve and disintegrate. All the fear and paranoia and chaos and scarcity and lack, dissolve and disintegrate. Hopelessness and helplessness, dissolve and disintegrate. Loneliness, loss, grief, disintegrate, 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 disintegrate. Now, now, now. Imagine that you are like arm in arm with one consciousness, humanity, like all in a circle around the globe, just all of us together at once, dissolving and disintegrating this negativity. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Let yourself be an instrument of divine power and disintegrate it. Good. Okay, now switch back to your heart chakra and your crown chakra and pour love, because love transmutes fear. So now bless your family, your friends, your clients, your work, your city, your state, your country, this whole planet. Bless them with love. Let love heal and transmute the remaining negativity. Now, now, now. Good. All right, go ahead and put your hands, palms up on your lap. I'll let you rest your arms for a moment and just allow for some peace and stillness, and then we're going to keep going. So for now, just be still. Good. All right, and now I'd love to switch to a different kind of prayer and meditation. It's called the Great Invocation. It was channeled by Holy Master Dwal Kul through Alice Bailey, and it's really good for bringing a lot of divine light, love, and power to the earth. So if you're willing, I'd love for you to raise your hands up again. Imagine the earth in front of you, and still be aware of your heart and your crown, okay? From the point of light within the mind of God, let light descend on earth. Let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Keep letting these blessings flow through you. Master Chilla recommends we repeat this 3 times, the Great Invocation. So keep going with me. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Good. Last round. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, Let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ and the great ones return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. We're going to repeat that one. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Again, let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. So be it. Good. So just breathe and relax for a moment. Be at peace and stillness. You can keep your eyes closed. With your eyes gazed in an upward motion to connect with your third eye, your divine, your higher soul, your divine spark and God. Good. Very good. Thank you. All right. You continue being at stillness and peace, and I'm gonna do some group healing now. So for you and everyone who listens to this recording, allow yourself to open up and be receptive to miraculous, merciful, instantaneous healing now, 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 on every level, in every particle of your being. Be healed, be healed, be healed. Good. Release grief, loss, sadness, loneliness, helplessness, hopelessness. Let it all go. Very good. Let your front and back solar plexus chakras be cleansed. That's where a lot of fear, stress, worry, anxiety, scarcity tends to get stuck. Let it be disintegrated now. Good. What else is there for you? What other emotions have been stuck in your body? Let them come up and out. I know for me, I've had waves of fear and paralysis throughout the last couple of weeks about this. You know, most of the time I'm good, and then sometimes, less good. Hi, Kaylani. I see you joined. Hmm, good. So let yourselves be cleansed and healed. Release all sadness and disappointment about anything that you're not doing right now because of this virus. Release any sadness, anger, bitterness, resentment, hopelessness. Release fear of the unknown. Release fear of getting sick. Release fear of your bosses or somebody getting upset with you in a work situation. Whatever is there, let it go. Let go of the anger, fear, and chaos when you've gone to go shopping and the shelves are bare. It's a pretty scary sight. Let all that fear go. Let all the hopelessness go. Let go of anger that this virus spread to the wherever it is that you're living. Let all of your chakras, meridians, subtle bodies, physical body be cleansed, healed, strengthened, rebalanced. Now, now, now. Let your hearts open up. It's safe to still be heart centered and have healthy space and boundaries and be neutral and internally peaceful no matter what is happening around you. I believe it's actually our job to be as peaceful as we can be, to help mitigate and neutralize the chaos that's happening. And we can think clearly and have more intuition and guidance when we allow for this peace. We've got to get creative and be flexible and intuitive. And whenever there's fear and negativity stuck in our aura, it blocks us from those divine blessings and inspiration and guidance. So let's just clean house internally. Clean house. You can also, physically clean your house too if you like, but for now, internally, clean your house, aka your body, your aura. Get yourself as clean and clear and strong as you can. Let those spiritual muscles, be big and strong. Here we go. Good. All right. Now I'd like you to get more grounded. So touch the earth with your feet. Let energetic roots go down the earth. Down, 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 deeper and wider, rooting and anchoring you down. Good. Okay, now allow for your energetic space bubble and your aura, which we all have around our bodies. Let that get bigger, healthier, brighter. Own your space and the energetic boundary, which will help you to disentangle from the negativity of the world. Mentally and or verbally affirm, I have clear, healthy, strong, firm, appropriate boundaries. I have clear, healthy, strong, firm, appropriate spiritual boundaries. I have clear, and this is in 360 degrees around your whole body, above your head, below your feet, on the sides of you, the front of you, the back of you, okay? Your entire space and the energetic cellular membrane around your space bubble. Let those boundaries get very clear, very clean, very strong, very healthy. I have clear, healthy, firm, appropriate mental boundaries. I have clear, healthy, firm, appropriate, and emotional boundaries. You can even put one hand on your ajna, just use your willpower to strengthen this. I have clear, healthy, strong, firm, appropriate physical boundaries. I have clear, healthy, strong, firm, appropriate boundaries with the negativity that's out there in the world right now. I am unavailable for anyone's negativity. I am unavailable for the media's negativity. I am unavailable for the global fear, scarcity, crisis, and pandemic energy. I am unavailable for that. I allow myself to have healthy space and boundaries and be internally calm no matter what is happening out there. I am isolated from the group mass negative thought forms. I am isolated from the coronavirus. I am isolated from all negative, unhealthy, mass group energies and thought forms. With the help and blessings of God, by thy will, so be it. Good. Take a deep breath, put your arms down, relax. Let this integrate. Anchor in these boundaries. Anchor them in. Good. Okay, also within your boundaries, I want you to open up your money space and be a yes for prosperity and blessings to pour into you. So receive prosperity, energies, and blessings. We'll do a little bit today, and then tomorrow we're going to do a lot more. Okay, may God bless you with tremendous prosperity and abundance. May money come from multiple streams of income in known and unknown ways, in gifts and generosity, in your neighbor's kindness, in the kindness of the world. Now, I want you to put your arms up and I want you to bless your family, your friends, everyone, humanity with prosperity and abundance. Because what you give, so shall you receive. So bless everyone with prosperity and abundance. Bless our economy with prosperity and abundance. Bless the global economy with prosperity and abundance. Bless everyone you know who's struggling, who's out of a job right now because they're just not working. Bless everyone who's affected financially. Shower them with prosperity and abundance. And while you're blessing them, you open yourself up even more. Okay, so like a bigger channel. Okay, because the more you bless others, the more blessings are going to pour through you. So let your channel get bigger as you are being an instrument for prosperity and abundance. Bless your job, whether you're working there currently or not. Bless any future jobs that you might have. Bless all the homeless people out there right now who don't have food or jobs or a place to live and seek shelter and safety and refuge. Bless the hospitals with all the funds and manpower that they need to keep up with the demands of this health crisis. Bless all medical staff with the energy to keep going, the healthy, strong immune system to stay clean and healthy themselves. Blessings be to everyone. Blessings be to the industries that have been the most affected. I mean, there's several industries that have been closed down, shut down, temporarily suspended for now. Bless them. Shower everyone with prosperity and abundance. Good. Now put your hands down and receive. Okay. So I'm going to keep blessing you guys. Allow known and unknown sources of income, gifts, and generosity to be given to you. Whether it's food, money, face masks, whatever, toilet paper. Let it just come. Yeah, good. Hands down. Breathe it in, integrate, a few slow, deep breaths, and ground yourself some more. Anchor and root these blessings in. Instruct yourself to absorb, assimilate, and integrate the healing energies and blessings now, now, now. So mentally affirm or verbally, I am absorbing, assimilating, and physicalizing the healing energies and blessings into every cell, every particle of my being, every area of my life. Now, 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 so be it. Yes, thank you. So be it. Good job. Okay. How are you feeling after that healing and meditation? You guys can unmute yourselves and or put comments in the chat. For this next segment, I'd love to have it be a little more interactive, and thank you for everyone who has your video going so I can see your beautiful faces. Um, so how are you feeling? More calm? Are you more at peace, more hopeful? What are you feeling now? Do you want me to?
I feel calm.
Good.
Calmer.
Very good, Susan.
Powerful.
Go ahead.
Powerful.
Powerful. Wonderful. What's your doggy feel, Kaylani? Just looked at me.
He's hungry. He doesn't like me except for when he wants food.
Good. Okay, I'm reading a couple comments. I see Terry feels happy inside. Thanks, Rebecca. Peaceful, hopeful, calm. I felt the energy of the healing the world and it was beautiful, and I feel so blessed to participate in healing the world. Thank you, Tiffany. Anita, my heart rate has slowed down a bit. Christine, empowered. Yes, these are all very, very good. Anybody else want to comment before we move on to the next part? Okay, so this next bit, I'd also love for it to be interactive, okay? Whatever thoughts we think, especially repeatedly, tend to get energized. So one great technique is to focus on the gifts and the gratitude for whatever's happening in our life. And I came up with a list of things that I thought could be gifts out of this. And I'd love to hear from you guys as well, the gifts that you find and what gratitude you want to focus on. So here's some things that I thought could be gifts and gratitude. Online communities like this one, especially if you're in areas where, you know, you're a little more isolated and not going out much. Like there's so many places near me that are closed. So it's nice to have, you know, beautiful spiritual souls to connect with. Also, I noticed that I have a lot more time for my spiritual practices and meditation, and I have no excuses because I've got the time to do it. I also have time to catch up on household projects, organizing and purging and cleaning. Also, you know, we still have things like technology and Facebook and FaceTime and Zoom calls and music and Netflix binging and family time, reading, singing, laughing, being hopeful, doing any kind of creative project or art project or journaling. And so the overall theme is like, let's embrace what we do have. Let's show gratitude for what we do have, because then we'll have more of it. You know, because if we're only focused on the things that have been taken away that we don't have, then it's going to tailspin us down. So we got to stay focused on what it is that's good, even if it's something small, like I found another roll of toilet paper, you know? and, um, and okay, toilet paper. We can be freaking grateful for toilet paper. There's a huge chunk of the world that doesn't even have it. You know, they're third world. They use leaves and water. So it can be the smallest things or big and large size things, or being grateful that some loved ones made it home safely from their travels. Um, so, what are the gifts and gratitude that each of you want to express and energize right here, right now? You can open up the microphone and unmute yourselves, and/or write it in the chat.
I am grateful for crocuses.
Go ahead, Susan.
I'm grateful. I've really slowed down my pace because I don't feel like there's any pressure to go anywhere or do anything. I think I always used to live feeling like, what's next? What's next? What's next? So I feel like today I took a bath. I don't remember the last time I took a bath. It was so nice. So I'm very grateful for being able to do that.
Wonderful. Who else wants to share some gifts?
This is Tracy.
Go ahead, Tracy, and then Becca.
Okay, I had the wonderful gift of going from the Long Beach area to West LA in a half hour yesterday, and it rained part of the time. And that was a wonderful gift, and coming home was a tad longer, but it was a gift.
That's so wonderful.
And that's how I looked at it, as a gift.
Great. Thanks, Tracy. Becca? Here, you're unmuted. Oh, now you remuted yourself somehow. Okay, type it in the chat. Go ahead. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay, Martina.
I don't know if you heard before. I'm grateful for crocuses.
What's that?
The first spring flowers.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Anita is grateful for nature and time to appreciate, grateful for reading, for availability of things we've taken for granted, filling our time with creativity instead of busyness. Yes. I also think that this is a really wonderful gift for everybody to just keep turning towards God. I mean, it's when crises happen that it shakes people in such a way that it's like they have nothing else to do but get to their knees and start, communing with God, and even if it's just for help me. And so I do think that we could have an incredible raise in spiritual consciousness and vibration over something like this as a global pandemic. It could be like something that really rockets us forward spiritually if we engage in it in this way and take advantage of it. Okay, Rebecca. She's grateful for the acts of kindness she's seen out there, grateful for community. She talked with a neighbor for 30 minutes who she hadn't talked to in months, Christine is grateful for the extra time to sleep, rest, and pray, the time to work on herself and self-development, self-growth. Yes, this is a perfect time for that, for sure. She's grateful to have good insurance benefits so she can get right and proper health care if and when she needs it. She's grateful for the extra time with her daughter at home. Grateful that this will transmute old school workplace beliefs that in the future will allow employees much more flexibility for remote work and work-life balance. Yes, indeed. And she's grateful for more people are returning to God in this time. And Becca added that she's grateful for the reminder that we aren't the ones in control. True that we can surrender to what is. She's grateful for how this causes her to think of others and be responsible, so that it's not just her. Yes, these are all really great gifts. So whichever one or ones that are coming up for you, or borrow them from what I've shared or others have shared, focus on that. It's important to stay positive no matter what. Like when I was wanting to watch some Netflix, I naturally, my favorite kind of movies are anything that's Marvel or, like superhero movies of any kind, and action, like bang, bang, shoot 'em up, karate, like action. And I just felt like, or like spy movies, like something like that. I like the adrenaline rush, but I felt so guided to not watch anything like that. Like not to engage in anything where there's a bunch of drama, violence, negativity of any kind, to just keep it light, keep it funny, keep it playful, and to just meditate a lot more. And it's like I feel like it's my job in a way to do this. Like it's my personal responsibility to do my part in whatever small way I can. And I think we all have our part. Every single person on this planet has a part. And the more we can just keep that positivity, no matter what is happening, the better we'll all be and the faster we'll get through this together. And what else? And also what's my part is, as a transformation workshop leader and a healer, I feel that I need to, help and contribute in ways that I can and are easy for me, like doing these group calls. And also from the healing session perspective, I feel guided that temporarily to have people who need help to pay me on a sliding scale if that's what they need, and to do it in one session or different kinds of packages that I hadn't been open to in the past. Like there's just a new level of flexibility and care and compassion and love and generosity that I feel is super important for us all to be and to bring and to offer. So if you or anybody could use some healing right now, invite them to these calls, but you can also give them my contact info so that I can work something out with them, so that we keep stimulating the economy in many ways and keep healing and have things just move through this really fast. And I do think that in a couple of months, we will, get past this hump and we will be changed, but I think in good ways. So if we can just keep supporting one another in the meantime, then we'll all be in better shape during and after. Christine says she found a really funny series on Netflix called The Good Life. It's a comedy about the afterlife and heaven. It's been giving me great laughs in case anyone needs it. Okay, thanks, Christine. All right, any other questions or comments for the call today? Go ahead, Wendy and Kaylani, I see you.
Instagram?
You there?
On Instagram?
Pardon me, what about Instagram?
Oh, I was wondering if you had an Instagram account.
I do, I just don't use it.
I was
Because
wondering what it was, because then if there's like your contact info there, then I could post it on my story.
I have no idea. My assistant is the one who does the Instagram, and I haven't done anything for it, but my contact info, my 340-5475. So this is my cell. You can do Tiffany Cano at hppacademy.com for my, this is supposed to go to everyone, not to just to Christine. Oops. Okay, here's my cell phone, here's my email, and here's my web.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now you've got all my contact info. Feel free to share away. On the tiffanycano.com one, I have a lot of blogs. I haven't posted blogs in a long time, but if you scroll back, there's probably a good 150, 200 blogs between that and my YouTube channel for it. So if you get bored and you need some, good entertainment, you can do that. And Martina, who's on the line today, she's also really great with essential oils. And I know she's got some different blends that work well for boosting immune system. And I asked her if she'd be willing to share some ideas that she has about it.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna post this. It's thing is I'm not sure how to copy this. There's this gentleman, Boyd Truman he's called, and he has a whole series of protocols, and he was asked which essential oils he would recommend to have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna make a screenshot and share it, okay? Shift Command 4. Because I think that's the easiest. If you get the oils, make sure they're therapeutic grade, so the highest quality you can find. Let me see. There you go. He says, so he works with doTERRA oils.
Mm-hmm.
He said, if I were to choose a list of 8 to 10 oils, I would choose oregano, cassia, clove, thyme, cinnamon, rosemary, melissa. Melissa is really, really expensive, just to give you the heads up. Arborvitae and tea tree. And the protective blend is On Guard. And the respiratory blend is called Breathe. And he recommends to either rub them on or to use them internally. So internally you would put them either directly in your mouth if you can stomach that, which some of them, oregano is really, really strong, or put them in capsules, like the little gel capsules, you can put it in, or rub them on your feet or your lower back. Or diffuse, yes. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, there was a lot of information.
Can you repeat the list again, please?
It's in the screenshot in the chat.
Oh, okay.
If you download that file, it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions, comments, requests?
Hold on a second. So if you have questions, you can. Just send me an email.
Martina Caviezel@yahoo.com is what she just put in there. Okay, and any other questions, comments, requests of me before we do a closing prayer? You're welcome, Susan. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, Tracy. And let's see, Terry. She's ongoingly grateful for having met and being blessed with Alma's warm healing hug. Oh, I love Alma. I've been seeing her for almost 2 decades when she comes to California. Yeah. You're welcome, Rebecca. Okay. Let's pray. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to be of service and to be even better instruments of your divine light, love, and power. May we be this, may we bring this, may we share this generously and abundantly with our loved ones, family, friends, clients, students, coworkers, sharing it with our community, sharing it with our city, our state, our country, and this world, sharing it with all of humanity. May this just help us in every area of life. May we be reminded that we are children of God. We are connected and one with our higher soul's divine spark and with you, Lord. May we tangibly, viscerally, physically feel your presence within and around, knowing that in full faith you are with us. May we surrender joyfully with all that is here and not here. May we love it all. May we embrace it all. For we know that whatever we resist tends to persist. So the more we can just shift into surrender, love, and acceptance, the easier and faster that this too shall pass. Thank you for blessing us all with prosperity and abundance, with excellent health and vitality, with fearlessness, with the ability to stay safe, stay positive, hopeful, joyful. Help us to remember that you are with us. So even if we are technically, alone in our house, that we know that we are never ever alone. You are with us. You are within us and around us. Help us to be at peace with everything that's happening and do our part to help, to step up, to wear our big girl panties and be bold and bodacious and generous and taking personal responsibility for our life and helping as many others in the process that we can. We offer love, gratitude, reverence, and devotion to you, Lord. Thank you. And thank you for ongoing help and protection, even more faith, even more trust, even more love, even more surrender. Amen. Take a deep breath. Let these prayers and blessings absorb and assimilate. Okay, much love and blessings. Namaste. Quick poll. Who's going to be on for the part 3 call tomorrow for prosperity healing for us and this planet? Please show me a raise of hand or put the raise hand button or type it in the chat. Like, yes, I'm going to be here 6 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow. Okay. Even Terry, who's getting up at 3 a.m. Finland time, is going to be on live tomorrow night. So y'all have no excuses about the timing. That is dedication and receptivity. I love it. Okay, Grandma. My grandma's on the line. She raised her hand. Good job, Grandma. Anybody else? Okay. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. And feel free to invite other people to RSVP for tomorrow so that they can be on live. And I'll set it up so that a reminder email will go out like it did today, a half an hour before the call. So if they sign up at the landing page, which is this one here, then they'll get the reminder and access to all of the recordings that we've done up to now. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.